Hey there, this is the Pythonic Accountants, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun playing with a financial statement API that gives us access to some different stocks' financial data. And then we're going to take a look at using Python to pull that in and then put it into a prompt to OpenAI. We're even going to show you a way to automate doing more than one at once, so this will be pretty fun. So first off, this is the free stock market API that I'm using, financialmodelingprep.com. There's a bunch of different options, but this one seemed like an easy one. So this is the output that we'll get from the what's called the endpoint that we're using. So we're getting the Apple's income statement, and when we get it back, it's going to look like this. So we're not going to parse it or anything. We're just going to take this as a string and feed it directly into OpenAI and ask it to do some stuff. So first off, I'm going to go into my Jupyter Notebook, and we're going to pip install and upgrade OpenAI, so we're making sure we use the latest and greatest OpenAI library. Then we're going to import a few things. I don't need pandas. We're not using that right now. So I'm going to use the rest of these, and actually don't need Altair either. So just for documentation, I'm going to delete that. Next, we're going to set the API key for both the FMP as well as OpenAI. And then we're going to set the model as GPT-4o mini. But we're going to create a function now, two functions. One is to get the response to OpenAI. And in this one, we can specify a different model if we want. And then the second function is get financial data. So that uses that FMP API key and that endpoint that we saw to get and return the data related to a given set of financials. All right, so I'm going to close this up and let's play. So the first one that I wrote, this is, and actually I'm going to show you that I can get the same data that we saw in the other tab. So if we pull the data from this endpoint, this is what it looks like, and it should match exactly what we saw in the example. So now what we're going to do is take the data that's in this data variable, and then we're going to feed it into the prompt here. So this prompt is going to say, review this income statement and give me a short explanation of what you see for a non-financial audience. And this is my system message. You're a helpful CPA expert trained in reading income statements, and model is GPT-4o. So this should just take a few seconds, and we'll get the response back. And there we go. So based on the provided income statements for Apple over the past 5 fiscal years, here's a simple explanation, highlighting key trends and insights. Blah, 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 gives us some insights here. Now let's change it maybe and say you are a bank. Let's see, bank manager trained in reading income statements to determine eligibility for loans. And then review this income statement and give me a short explanation of what you see as it relates to giving a loan to the company, again for a non-financial audience. And let's see if it changes the tone or the context a little bit here. The income statement provides a detailed view of Apple's performance. Company generates substantial revenues, indicates a solid profitability with net income ratio of 23%. Looking at the gross profits, reflects blah, 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 positive indicator, they're core operational. Consistent growth in revenues coupled with significant net income demonstrates financial stability, ability to generate substantial net income, commitments towards innovation while remaining financially strong. For loan eligibility, they present a low-risk profile. That's pretty cool. So it gave us a low-risk profile. All right, now we're going to have some fun. This is going to show you how we can automate doing this for multiple stock tickers now. So we're going to say the financial data, this is going to be a list that we're going to create now using list comprehension. And it's going to create a set of 3 outputs within that list. It's going to get it for Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla. And this is just the way that you write a list comprehension. And I could just do for X and the loop, but I like writing it as one line when I can because it just makes it kind of nice. I'm doing another list comprehension here now for the responses. So I got 3 responses that I'm pulling down, one for each of the data responses in the financial data output. And in the prompt here, I'm saying, review this income statement, give me a 100-word silly and creative Beavis and Butthead cartoon scene storyboard inspired by the EBITDA amount, making sure to mention the company name and talking about what EBITDA is. And instead of saying you are a helpful CPA expert, I'm going to say you are a, let's see, creative Beavis and Butthead writer. All right, let's see what this does. And then I join these together and separate them with a line and then convert it to Markdown so it looks pretty on the page. I did the same thing with the one above, converted it to Markdown, which is a library that you can use within Jupyter Notebooks or Colab to make it look nice. All right, so it's taking a little longer because we're doing 3 API calls now instead of 1. All right, let's take a look at these scenes here. So the first one, Beavis and Butthead, the mystical EBITDA of Apple. Scene 1, setting. Beavis and Butthead are in front of the school computer, snickering. Butthead pointing at the screen. Oh, Beavis, check it out. It's this company called Apple. They have like a mystical number called EBITDA. Beavis, squinting at the screen.
What the heck is EBITDA, Butthead? Does it explode or something? Fire, fire!
This is pretty good. Scene 2, setting. Close up on the screen showing Apple's financial data. Butthead, looking wise. EBITDA is like earnings before inanity, duh, and totally awesomeness or something. It's hilarious. Now let's go on to the next one. Beavis and Butthead's big business adventure on the couch. Beavis and Butthead slouching on the couch, eyes glued to the TV. Beavis picking a nose. Actually, Beavis would say, not but
Hey, Butthead, did you hear about Microsoft?
What's that?
It's like the company with a big EBITDA thing.
EBITDA? Is that like an alien? This is pretty funny. I like the first one better, but this is pretty good. Then finally, the last one, a futon fort in the basement. I like it. Beavis and Butthead are lounging inside a makeshift fort crafted from futons and old blankets. Laptop displaying Tesla's income statement flickers in front of them.
Butthead, look at this. Tesla's EBITDA is like 14 billion or something. What the heck is EBITDA anyways?
Beavis, EBITDA is like earnings before I tried drilling a burrito. That's great. Elon Musk probably uses it as fuel for rockets too. Oh man, this is good. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I don't know if anyone enjoyed it as much as I did, but hope you learned that you can, one, take a response from an API and pass it directly into a new API call to OpenAI, and two, do it from an automating standpoint where instead of just doing one, you can do multiple in a row and join them together. So pretty cool. Hope you enjoy this. If you like sessions like this, please let me know in the comments and stick around. Follow me for more, and we'll see you next time.